The throw is cut off.
I mean, nice patience there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took a few, fouled one off, and then just took that outside 2 strike. Swat into right field.
Well, beat the drum and hold on. The sun came out today. We're born again.
That'll bring the second baseman Bell to the plate with runners on the corners. A 1-run lead here in the top of the 5th. Oh. Base hit into left field. That'll score 1. The runner comes around second.
I can understand the way I feel. Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play.
Into right field, into the gap. Oh, it's over the fence for a home run.
Wow. Megan Gray took that fastball and just drove it over the right center field fence.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Lions and Tigers, and well, no Bears this time, just some pretty good softball players. This is the biggest test of the year for the Walkersville Lady Lions. Rising Sun, the Tigers ranked first in Maryland and first in the 2A. My name's Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play. Joined here behind the backstop, Coach Rick Little. Coach, exciting day for high school softball in Frederick County.
Yeah, a lot going on here today. We got a doubleheader for you, the 4 o'clock game, Walkersville against Rising Sun, as you said, and then at 7 o'clock we have Linganore against Chopticon. Both tall tasks. You know, the Frederick County teams would come in as, quote, underdogs in both those games, but hey, that's why you play the game.
Absolutely. This is the Lady Tigers' 3rd straight appearance in the semis. Defending 2A champs, they defeated Calvert 1-0 in 8 innings last year.
Yeah, and they've run roughshod through their season this year. You know, just beating everybody pretty soundly. They've scored 181 runs on an average of 9 per game and given up 69 on average 1.8 per game. So Walkersville, their Stapleton, who comes into the game with outstanding numbers, an ERA of .53
Wow.
and 78 strikeouts in 53 innings pitched. So she's a good power pitcher or strikeout pitcher. You know, it'll be interesting to see Walkersville's approach, to see if they do some small ball, which we've seen them do in the past. Just put the ball in play, try to get, force the defense to make some plays. Yeah, so, a tough task, a big challenge, but, you make it this deep into the playoffs, all these teams are really, really good.
But Coach, Walkersville's faced superior opponents on paper all year. Teams like Boonesboro, even Eastern Tech last week, they ignored the stats that they have a defense that shuts down batters and an offense that batted .367 at the plate, put up more than 9 runs a game this season.
Yeah, they have put up nice numbers. So I'm really anxious to see how they fare against this power pitcher from Rising Sun.
Well, when you're only 1 game away from a state championship, it's pretty much anybody's game to win. You know?
We've seen Walkersville pull some out where it looked like they were on the verge of elimination. So you just never know.
Yeah. Well, I figure the team that has the most fun and makes the fewest mistakes is going to move on here. That's what it's all about. This is the point where you're making memories.
Walkersville comes into this game, they know what they're up against, and it's just let's go out and get it.
All right, well, let's thank today's game sponsors for making this possible. That's Amber Hill Physical Therapy, American Legion Post 168, Center of Life Chiropractic, L. Smith and Kathy Miller of J&B Real Estate in Thurmont, Fredericktown Yamaha, and Thurmont Country Kitchen. Thank you for sponsoring today's great matchup between the Walkersville Lady Lions and the Rising Sun Lady Tigers, all the way down here from northern Maryland and the 2A North. This is the 2A Maryland State softball semifinal winner of this game will play at College Park next Friday night.
Yep, they're introducing the starting lineups. We've done 8, now 9 games of Walkersville, and no surprises. Coach Hinkleman's been fortunate to pretty much go with the lineup he wants, no injuries, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So, been a solid, consistent lineup for him.
Bit of a scare 2 weeks ago with Caitlin and that twisted knee, but she was playing the next game, so everything's fine there.
And she's slated to play right field today, so that knee, she must have come out of that thing, quote, unscathed.
Yeah.
So, and, we talked about this Walkersville team, and they have a group of seniors that have been together now, and this is actually their second trip down here.
Right.
They came down as sophomore. So, this is not a new experience for these young ladies.
Introducing the home team, the Tigers.
All right, we'll step aside for our first break and be back for the opening pitch up in just a few minutes. You're listening to Cool Oldies 1450 THU.
Introduction of the reserve player.
At Amber Hill Therapy Centers, our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy First.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School Athletics on the radio.
Gary Bauer, Washington, D.C. with your end of the day report sponsored by American Values. Do you have any idea just how much vital information about our country's security is being hidden from you by the Biden administration and the deep state? It has nothing to do with protecting our secrets. It's being done to protect the failures of the government. Did you know that over the last few years there have been repeated attempts by Chinese nationals to breach the perimeters of American military bases? Congress just held a hearing about it. Because it's happened more than 100 times. That should be big news. You haven't heard about that? It's because these stories get buried by a cooperative left-wing media. You must know about the attempt by foreign nationals to breach the perimeter of the major Marine Corps training center in Quantico, Virginia. You didn't know about that either? I heard about it from a source a couple of weeks ago. Then I saw a tiny story online. And I also heard people suggesting it was just a conspiracy theory by crazy nut jobs. Well, it's now been confirmed that 2 Jordanian nationals who entered the country illegally attempted to gain access to the base by claiming they were delivering Amazon packages. Thankfully, the guards were able to stop the truck. The men didn't have valid IDs and they weren't driving an actual Amazon truck. The White House press secretary was asked to provide an update on this incident. She refused. I guarantee you this story will disappear, and the reason's obvious. It puts risk. He has allowed 8 to 10 million people to enter the country illegally, and we don't know anything about them. As a nation, we are a disaster waiting to happen. This is Gary Bauer signing off from Washington, D.C. To support our work at American Values, visit GaryBauer.com.
Our local American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bachman Sports Complex, where we are bringing you the Maryland 2A MPSSAA softball semifinal between Walkersville and Rising Sun. This should be a great game, Coach. Looking forward to it.
Yep, two teams, solid records throughout the season, won their conference championships. Walkersville 19-3, representing the West, 2A West Region 1 champs. Our Rising Sun Tigers from Northeast Maryland, a record of 20-0. The 2A East Region 1 champs, led by head coach Paul Taylor in his fourth season. Walkersville's Randy Henkelman in his fifth season at Walkersville.
And both coaches standing at home plate with the umpires getting last-minute instructions as we prepare to take the field. The Rising Sun Tigers will be the home team. They will bat last and they'll be in the field to begin the first inning. Walkersville will come to the plate. And that lineup will begin always, as it has, with the shortstop Ella Montgomery leading off for the Walkersville Lady Lions.
Yep, Ella has set the table all season. On-base percentage of just under Shenandoah commit.
Ella had a great game last week against Eastern Tech. I believe she was 4 for 4 in that game.
If I recall, it was 3 for 3 with a walk. And actually, if you asked her, her most memorable game might be the Century one, where she scored the tying run in the 7th inning and then knocked in the winning run in the 9th inning to advance them to the round of 8 in Saturday's matchup against Eastern Tech. Oh, sorry, I actually overlooked the old Glenelg game.
Yeah.
They went from Century, a 2-1 win, then had to come from behind against Glenelg.
Mm-hmm. I want to remind you, this is a doubleheader, and we will be playing at 7 o'clock tonight. This game's scheduled to get underway first pitch at 4 p.m. And then Linganore will face Chopticon. That's at Field 4. We're looking at it right across the fence from us here. We'll pack everything up and rush over there after this game concludes. And we'll be back for the 3A state semi right here on Cool Oldies 1450. We're bringing you some great high school playoff softball on the radio.
And I'll be trying to keep up with the Boonesboro-Francis Scott Key matchup.
That's the 1A played right in front of us as well, in that same field.
Yep, and for our Boonesboro fans, see how things go there.
Outstanding.
We were talking about that 1A bracket, and 3 of the 4 teams are undefeated. So that's going to be a heck of a semifinal 2 matchups. Francis Scott Key, I think one of their losses was early in the season to Walkersville. Since then, they've been really strong team.
In the circle for the Lady Tigers, Taylor Stapleford, the number 15, the junior pitcher, is warmed up, and we are ready to go as Ella Montgomery strides across the plate.
Yep, Taylor with the .53 ERA and 53 innings pitched, 78 strikeouts. So the power pitcher. Ella Montgomery, the senior shortstop, steps in to get us started for Walkersville.
Low and inside, ball 1 to Montgomery. This infield is very much more extended in the dirt than we normally would see. Not as much grass typically as we see at the high school level.
Yeah, it's more of a diamond cut for 70-foot bases and slow pitch softball, because they also have a temporary fence set up at 200 feet all the way around the outfield, and you can actually see the plugs for the 70-foot bases out there.
Montgomery rips one foul down the third base line at the 1-1 count, and it moves the count to 1-2 now.
Yeah, we'll have to try to keep up with the umpire on the pitch count. Not a visible scoreboard to help us.
Ball inside. That'll move the count even at 2-2. Yeah, interesting that they would use a sports complex without scoreboards for the state semifinals, huh? Ripped foul into the dugout.
Eldo with a quality at bat here. Working Taylor deep into the count and fouling pitches off. It's actually really not a spectator-friendly ballpark either.
No, there's no seating.
Hardly any bleachers. Everybody has to bring their own chair.
A grounder to third. She throws to first in time. So Ella grounds out in her first at bat.
5-3 if you're scoring at home. Third baseman Malia Fernando.
That'll bring catcher Matty Lampianca to the plate. Madison kicks some dirt around in the batter's box and stretches a bit.
Madison a .471 batting average.
Madison steps in. Stapleford rolls that ball on her thigh, winds and delivers. Foul back into the screen.
Madison with a healthy rip there at the first pitch. Madison will be playing softball and furthering her education at Salisbury University in the fall.
High infield pop-up drifts out over the screen and out of play. 0-2 the count to LaBianca. And Salisbury had a great year this year. I understand they went all the way.
They're still in the midst of their season. Super Regionals Thursday that they're actually hosting Tufts University.
Check swing high, ball one. One out, no runners on, top of the first. Walkersville at the plate. Pass ball hits the screen, probably heard it over the air there.
Madison, a good look there, stays off that outside pitch, it gets by the catcher.
That moves the count to 2-2. Swing and a miss. She got her golfing for that one.
Yep. Change up got her swinging down at that low ball. Second out.
So Haley Putnam steps in the third baseman for the Lady Lions. She wipes that head of that bat off and steps into the batter's box. 2 out. No score here in the top of the first. Called strike, fastball, belt high.
Haley is Walkersville's third baseman. The junior carries a .366 batting average.
High infield pop-up. Third baseman calls everybody off and makes the catch. So 3 up, 3 down we go to the bottom of the first inning with Rising Sun's first visit to the plate here. Coach, who are their batters?
Leadoff will be Jordan Lynch, followed by second baseman Jocelyn McMillan, and third is center fielder Sam Dixon.
All right, thank you.
run with Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate in Thurmont. Kathy and Elle will team up to help you with all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or just getting a feel for the market. Kathy and Elle can help you score big in finding the home of your dreams. Experienced licensed realtors who help the people they represent get on base first. Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate have offices on Main Street in downtown Thurmont. Give them a call today at 301-271-3487. Tell them you heard about them on WTHU. Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate Thurmont. Let them help.
All right, we are back here live at Bachman Field where the leadoff batter for the Lady
Lynch.
Tigers steps into the plate. Senior Jordan Lynch. Thank you, Coach.
Jordan
fastball.
Left-handed.
Izzy Dietrich in the circle for the Lady Lions, pitching for Walkersville in their royal blue jerseys with black pants, white lettering. High fly ball into the gap, center field, and it's gone. A leadoff home run for Jordan Lynch to get her started for the Lady Tigers.
Wow, she took that outside fastball and just drove it over the fence in the left center field. That's her 9th home run of the season. The power hitting leadoff batter for the Tigers. 1-0 Rising Sun.
And that's a pretty good way to get things started for the Lady Tigers here in this game.
Yep, when you're the favored team, you like to come in and just take charge right from the beginning. Kind of settle those nerves down. Second baseman Jocelyn McMillan steps in. The senior carries an impressive .589 batting average into the game.
McMillan steps in, batting left. She rips a base hit in the center field. They hold her up at 1. So a single for McMillan for the Lady Tigers.
A left-handed second baseman ripped that first pitch into right center field.
That'll bring Sam Dixon to the plate. Dixon, the center fielder for Rising Sun. She hits one base hit into left field, and the runner advances to second. So back-to-back singles for the Tigers.
And again, first pitch swinging. That time Sam drove it through the 5-6 hole on the left side into left field.
That'll bring number 16, Bree Cole, to the plate, the designated player, the senior for the Lady Tigers, batting right-handed, with runners on first and second. Called strike. 0-1 the count to Cole now. No outs, runners on first and second. Bottom of the first. Ball outside.
As you throw that outside curveball, breaks off the plate. Bree does not swing.
Dietrich checks her wristband. She has the delivery. And it's a base hit ripped in the center field. Gets by the center fielder to the fence. Here comes a run home. Here comes another run home. And safe at stand-up double on the RBI that got by Anna Swan, who normally vacuums everything up out there in center field.
Yeah, we'll have to give Anna an error on that. Give Bree a base hit, advance the second on the error. So that's 2 RBIs for Bree right there.
Fouled off down the right side.
Catcher Aubrey McCoy.
A freshman for Rising Sun, batting right-handed. Called strike, letter high.
Yeah, think about the talent level of this Rising Sun Tigers lineup, and you have a ninth grader starting at catcher. How talented is that young lady?
That one got away from Dietrich, high and outside. One and two the count. Called strike three, got her looking, and Izzy needed that one.
Yeah. Try to get the train back on the tracks here for Walkersville.
Stapleford, the pitcher for Rising Sun, steps to the plate now for her first at bat with one out and a runner on second. High pop-up out over the screen and out of play.
Taylor, the talented pitcher, is a junior on the undefeated Rising Sun team. And then their other pitcher, Madison Orr, whether we'll see her or not, she's also a junior. So things look bright for Rising Sun into next season.
Swing and a miss. For Stapleford, that moves the count to 0-2 now. A little chopper back to the pitcher. She checks the runner at second, throw to first, and the runner holds. So 2 out runners on second. That'll bring number 4 to the plate. Mailer Fernando.
And that one hopper back to Izzy, then good defensive play. Turns, checks the runner at second before throwing to Carolyn Hickelman at first for the putout.
So the umpire stepped out without her gear on, and Dietrich started to wind and deliver, but had to pull it down as time was out. She did not realize it. Now the umpire steps back in. Ball outside. Dietrich looks hot out there on the mound. She's waving herself off a little bit. High and away, ball 2. 2-0 the count.
This might be the warmest day of the season.
Yeah, it's in the upper 80s right now out here. There's only a light breeze blowing. And when you feel it, it's very rewarding and welcoming. A little chopper to second, glove throw to first. They got her, and that's it. But not until the Lady Tigers have done some damage, Coach.
Yeah, led off with that solo home run and then 3 consecutive base hits, knocked in 2 more runs. A 3-0 lead for Rising Sun after 1.
Respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today.
All right, we're back live here at Bachman Field, where Walkersville is at the plate. High fly ball. Shortstop drifts back and makes the catch right at the edge of the grass.
Carson Barrick with that little pop-up. Nice play by shortstop Jordan Lynch of the Rising Sun Tigers.
So that'll bring the right fielder Caitlin Hinkleman to bat for Walkersville. She fouls one back.
Caitlin, a freshman on this Lions team, batting .483 on the season.
Fouls another one back. So Stapleford speed that they haven't seen so far this season is just, their bats are all behind her pitch. High and outside, 1-2 the count. She's a big girl, Stapleford, and she comes at you, looms large when she releases. She's almost halfway to the plate. A rip to the second baseman. She can't handle it. Throw to first, not in time. So Hinkleman pumps her fist and shouts at her bench. And that'll bring her sister, Carolyn Hinkleman, to the plate.
Yeah, Caitlin hit that one hard. Second baseman made a great effort. Jocelyn McMillan, diving effort, stopped it. Shortstop picked it up. Jordan Lynch gunned it to first, but Caitlin, safe infield base hit.
High, ball one to Caroline Hinkleman. One out, runner on first.
Caroline, senior first baseman with a .362 batting average.
Called strike, got her looking. Bit of a curveball there. Tailed out away from the right-handed batter. She went down after that one, fouled it out over the screen. Hinkleman staying alive. 1-2 the count. Foul tip back to the screen. Nothing fancy. Stapleford just coming right at every Walkersville batter so far. She jumped on that one. Good play by the shortstop. They double it up and turn the two.
Wow.
And you can hear the reaction of the Rising Sun crowd on that one.
Yep, 6-4-3 double play, turned beautifully by the Tigers. Retires the sides, 1 hit, no runs for the Lions, and we move to the bottom of the second when we come back.
Who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
All right, we're back here live. Well, the leadoff batter just chopped one to second base, throw to first in time. So she grounds out.
Yeah, first baseman Madison Fairweather chopped the first pitch to second baseman Carson Barrick, who from her knees fires to first for the putout. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Olivia Stickley steps in for Rising Sun.
Olivia shows bunt.
Olivia, 10th grader, bats left-handed.
Right fielder for the Lady Tigers. Pulls that bat down again as Putnam charges home.
Yeah, she's dropping her hands like she's just going to drop the ball and run. Takes that one low and outside.
Called strike across the plate, got her taken.
At the end of one Brunswick baseball action, Colonel Richardson 2-2.
High, ball 4.
And Brunswick's playing at McCurdy Field. They started at 4 o'clock. And for you Frederick fans that are in town, Middletown plays at 7 at McCurdy Field. So get out there, take your radio with you, and tune into these games and watch live baseball in Frederick.
2 doubleheaders, 1 softball, 1 baseball. Off-speed pitch outside. Hinkleman walked Olivia. The batter for the Lady Tigers is on first.
Yep, and shortstop Jordan Lynch, who led the Tigers off in the bottom of the first with a solo home run, is up to the plate.
And she rips one into center field. Swan makes the catch. Anna at first wanted to run backwards, but then she realized it was coming right straight to her. She didn't have to move, just held up her glove, and in came the ball.
Yeah, that was a solid piece of hitting from Jordan there, just not lucky with placement. Flew right to Anna Swan in center field.
McMillan comes back for her second at bat. Second baseman for the Lady Tigers.
Base hit in the first and a run scored for Jocelyn.
Two outs, runner on first. High and away, there goes the runner to throw to second. They did not get her. She slides in safe. So a stolen base from Stickley. Challenges the arm of LaPianca.
Yep, Olivia showing good speed there from first. Slides safely into second.
Outside for a ball.
In other baseball action, in the 4A semifinal, Urbana led in town 0-0 in the bottom of the second. And I'm not getting a Boonesboro FSK update yet.
Whoa! Oh, a line drive right into the glove of Hinkleman. All she had to do was rise up a little bit, and she had the gift.
Whew.
So that ends the inning for the Lady Tigers.
No runs, no hits. 3-0 Rising Sun after 2 complete. We'll be right back.
After 2 complete, Rising Sun.
E-bikes are the latest trend in urban and suburban transportation. Pedal or throttle, exercise or relax. E-bikes are everywhere now in our area. Fredericktown Yamaha Cycle Company is Frederick County's largest supplier of pedal-assisted e-bikes. Fredericktown Yamaha is a supplier of Yamaha, Giant, and Intense electric bikes. From open road to crosstown commutes, mountain bikes, and more. Fredericktown Yamaha specializes in 2 wheels and a motor. Since 1975, located just off Urbana Pike in Frederick. Check out our website at fredericktown.yamaha.com. Fredericktown Yamaha, where the fun begins.
All right, we're back here live. Obando, the leadoff batter, she fouls one back right at the screen, and Rising Sun can't get to it. There was a play to be made on it, but it dropped in that little no man's land there right in front of the Walkersville dugout.
Yeah. Carmen carries a 190 batting average. This is her 24th plate appearance.
High fly ball into left field. Left fielder comes in and drops it. Ho-ho, dropped it. I think the sun might have had a little factor there.
Yep. In and out of the glove of the left fielder. So we'll have to give an error on that play. But that puts Carmen on first base with nobody out. Anna Swan steps in for the Lions, the center fielder.
And rips fair ball. Base hit down the left field line. The runner turns. She's coming into third, standing up. So a base hit double for Swan to get it started. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. And Izzy Dietrich, the pitcher for the Walkersville Lions.
Anna Swan, first pitch swinging, attacks that pitch, pulls it over the left fielder's, check that, third baseman's head, down left field line, tight on the line. A bando all the way from first to third, and Anna standing up double.
Pass ball, the runner holds as the catcher got a good bounce off the screen right back into her glove, literally 3 feet from the plate. So Coach Randy holds Swan at third.
Yeah.
As Dietrich was showing bunt on that one, Coach.
Yeah. Izzy with 237 batting average, 21 RBIs. Would love to pick up another one. Or two here. Get her team right back into the game. Konechenko went the old-fashioned signs, not the 3-digit number. Chin nose, chin nose.
Foul back out over the screen.
Is he battling at the plate?
We were getting a good count from the umpire. Here we go. 1-2 the count now. Our only way of knowing the count for you at home. Well hit! That one's gone, baby. Say goodbye. It's a tie game. Dietrich just lofted that one. High and outside fastball, and she crushed it.
3-run home run, Izzy Dietrich. That kind of looked like the same thing she did on that Grand Slam in the CMC Championship, where she drove that ball deep to left center field and over the fence easily. So Izzy, one swing of the bat, pushes 3 across, and we're 3-3. Nobody out here in the top of the third, and we roll around to the top of the Walkersville order. Ella Montgomery out, 5-3, her first at bat. Ella, a 5.14 batting average on the season.
She takes one high for a ball. Ella with that open batting stance. High in the box. Fouls one back over the screen and out of play.
Yeah, Stapleford, solid velocity on her pitches, but a lot of the Walkersville batters are up in the front of the batter's box, not afraid of the speed.
Again, fouled it back over the screen. Ella just a little bit under both of those two pitches.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to Dietrich. She made solid contact, and with the speed of Stapleford, that ball just jumps off the bat.
Yep.
A roller in the dirt.
Ella with her another quality at bat here in the game.
2-2 the count to Montgomery. Ripped foul into the dugout.
So if nothing else, and that 3-run home run by Izzy Dietrich should send a lot of confidence to her teammates that we can put the bat on the ball. We can score runs against this talented pitcher.
Well hit into left field. It drifts foul. And Montgomery trots back to the plate.
And out of play. Ella was all over that one. Ella, 4 home runs on the season. So she has the power to go deep.
And
if that
just pretty
stays
much
fair,
the same spot. Just foul by how many feet?
that was about 5 feet foul.
Yeah.
And clearly over the fence. If it was
fair, it's a home run. Yeah. Ella with 4 home runs on the season, looking here to try to make it 5. If she can straighten that one out.
A little under that one.
Yeah, this one's a hot fly ball in the left field, and she dropped it.
Again, in and out of the glove of the left fielder for Rising Sun. And Ella hustling the whole way, standing on second base.
LaBianca steps in now for her second at-bat in this game with no outs and a runner on second. Maddie swings and misses. A low fastball right at the knees. Now she walks down to talk to Coach Randy, who calls timeout.
Yeah, I think Coach Hinkleman is just telling her to just slow down the swing a little bit. Madison, good power.
Just meet the ball.
Yep, just meet the ball. Let the bat do the work. You don't have to overswing it. Madison is a great hitter.
Yeah.
553 on-base percentage, a 757 slugging percentage, 20 RBIs, and Ella's out there on second if she can find the grass.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now, LaBianca.
Yeah, great change up there by Taylor. Had Madison way out in front.
Fouled it back into the screen. I think it just took out the camera for the game changer camera. Oh, pulled foul. LaBianca stays alive in the count.
You didn't park right there, did you, Michael?
I did, yeah.
I heard some dinging.
Don't say that. I had a Safe Light commercial last year. Low and inside,
Yeah.
ball 1.
Madison lays off that changeup.
1-2 the count to the Lady Lions catcher as she steps in. Ball 2. If you've just joined us, we've got a 3-3 ball game here in the top of the third on the strength of Izzy Dietrich's 3-run shot over left center to tie it up as Maddie fouls that one back.
Madison with a quality at bat here. Fouling pitches off, staying alive. Ellen Montgomery stands on second base with nobody else here in the top of the third. The Lions looking to take the lead.
Deep into center field. Center fielder comes forward and the shortstop calls her off and makes the catch right at the edge of the grass. Wasn't that it was deep, it was very high, way up in the air.
Yeah, Madison a little underneath that. Actually out in front of it, got underneath the pitch.
That'll bring Haley Putnam to the plate with 1 out and a runner on second. Putnam swing and a miss.
Pull out to the third baseman in the first inning. one of the league team leaders in RBIs with 20.
Haley fouls it back into the crowd.
Tell you what, the Walkersville batters are being aggressive. They are hacking away at these pitches.
0-2 the count to Putnam. Stableford delivers. Swing and a miss. She struck her out.
Nice little curveball there from Stapleton. Had Haley out in front of it.
That'll bring Carson Barrick to the plate. The second baseman for Walkersville steps in with 2 out and a runner on second. High fly ball. Third baseman calls everybody off and makes the catch for the final out of the inning.
Walkersville picks up 3 in the strength of that Izzy Dietrich 3-run home run, and we're tied 3-3 as we move to the bottom of the third.
Taking it out, draft. Taking it out, draft.
Thurmont Country Kitchen, conveniently located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. It's just like home, only they do the dishes. Ha! Family owned and operated since 1984, Thurmont Country Kitchen has something for everyone. Handicap accessible, we're your choice for small gatherings or parties, and we cater too. Thurmont Country Kitchen's owners, Sherry and Rob, recently received the You Make Thurmont Proud Award, and hey, speaking of awards, their roasted chicken is the best in Maryland, hands down. Thurmont Country Kitchen's menu is unbelievable with something for...
All right, number 7 steps into the plate for the Lady Tigers here to start the bottom of the third. That's Sam Dixon, batting right-handed. She pulls one foul.
Sam, a base hit, run scored in the first inning. Boonesboro leading Francis Scott Key 3-0 as they move into the top of the third. Softball action.
Bunt foul from Dixon. That'll move the count to 0-2. Dietrich in the circle out in front of the Tigers batter. Called strike, got her looking, and Dixon trots to the dugout.
High fastball, up in the zone, called strike 3.
That'll bring the designated player number 16. I'm sorry, Bree Cole. Bree Cole, number 16 to the plate.
Yep, Bree a base hit, 2 RBIs in the first inning.
Dietrich fanning herself with her right hand, a little hot out there on the circle.
I hope she's hydrating between innings.
Fastball called strike. To second base on the grounder, pick up, throw to first, they got her.
4-3, you're scoring at home. Carson Berg over to Carolyn Hinkleman.
So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring McCoy to the plate. McCoy, as we mentioned earlier, the freshman catcher for the Rising Sun, steps in. She fights one off down the right field line, foul, and out play.
So I think defensively it looks like, and I'm not sure why we get the card, but Obando for Walkersville is playing right field, which is what we've seen in the past. So Caitlin Hinkleman is the DP, designated player.
Infield pop up to the second baseman. She makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So the Rising Sun Tigers go 3 up, 3 down, and we move out of here to the top of the fourth. We'll be right back.
Hill Therapy Centers. Our goal is to provide you with a customized treatment plan using advanced physical therapy and occupational therapy methods and technology. With offices conveniently located in Thurmont and throughout Frederick County, Amber Hill Therapy Centers specializes in sports injuries and sports rehab, back pain, post-surgical rehab, and more. We accept all major insurance plans. Amber Hill Therapy Centers treats patients of all ages who receive care from our highly skilled therapists and staff. For more information on Amber Hill Therapy Centers, check out our website at amberhillpt.com. Amber Hill Therapy Centers, where the patients come first.
Amber Hill Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School Athletics. All right, it looks like we've got a pitching change. The Rising Sun now is number 14 has come into the circle, replacing Stapleford in relief.
Yep, Madison Orr, their other pitcher, 74 innings pitched on the season, 71 strikeouts, a 1.5 ERA. So another talented junior pitcher for the Tigers.
Or warming up with number 8 on deck waiting to move in. Here she comes. Caitlin Hinkleman, the batter.
And there's number 22 is now out in left field. Or can't be 22. They don't have 22 on their roster. See if I can catch that number.
Fastball inside, ball 1 to Caitlin. Swing and a miss.
So Madison stands 5'5", whereas Taylor Stapleford was 5'10". So a little different.
Called strike.
That's number 20. Number 20, Emma Bear now playing left field.
Foul back to the screen.
Caitlin's staying alive.
Chopper foul down the first base line.
Just foul. When it actually bounced over the safety base, the orange base, the runner's base at first. In foul territory.
All inside. Crowd wanted that one, Coach.
Yeah, my angle showed 3 inches inside.
3-2 to count. Swing and a miss. She struck her out.
Actually came right back on in that inside corner. Caitlin chased after that inside pitch.
So that'll bring sister Caroline Hinkleman to the plate.
Yep.
With 1 out. 3-3 is the score here. High and inside.
Walkersville senior first baseman hit the ball hard her first at bat, but unluckily into a 6-4-3 double play.
Fastball inside.
3-0.
3-0 the count. Let's see what Coach Randy does. If he green lights his good batter, she can hit. She takes a strike on the inside of the strike zone. 3-1 the count now. Ball 4, low and inside.
So these first couple batters, Rising Sun pitcher Madison Orr in relief, working the inside corner, the inside half of the plate against these Walkersville batters.
Ooh, foul tip back to the screen. Knocks the PA announcer's rig over.
Right fielder Carmen launched that ball out to left field, not handled cleanly to get things started in the third.
Foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, Carmen a little out in front of that one. Buzzed that one by third baseman Randy Hinkleman's head.
Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for Orr.
Senior center fielder Anna Swan steps in. Double her first at bat in the third inning to set the table.
Go ahead run on first. As Swan takes one for a called strike right at the knees.
Uh-oh.
Well hit into center field. She drifts back, and makes the catch right at the fence. I mean, if she doesn't catch that, it's over the fence.
Yeah, nice play. Sam Dixon drifting back, finding the fence. Catch that one a few strides in front of the fence. Sides retired. We move to the bottom of the fourth, 3-3.
All right, sorry about that, folks. We'll come back at you here. We've got some. Oh, boy. The joys of high school technology. Our signal is so poor here at Bachman Field that we're running literally about 15 seconds behind everything, so I apologize. Our bumper music didn't want to play. Number 14, the pitcher now in relief for the Lady Tigers, steps in for her first at bat of the game. She takes a called strike from Dietrich. High and away, ball 1. Fouled back. We got a game going on behind us. That ball might have gone into that game, I think.
Actually, that's the open practice field, field 2. Field 1, you have to launch it over the concession stand.
Over the snack bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Low and inside. She takes the ball.
Izzy with a good mix there, just misses the spot.
Swing and a miss. She got her.
That little curveball that Izzy throws outside corner to out of reach.
Next up, Pro Tigers, number 4, Malia.
Out number 1 via the strikeout. Third baseman Malia Ferdinando steps in. Malia out 4-3 in the first inning.
Called strike right on the inside. Thigh-high fastball from Dietrich. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now, the count to Ferdinando. Called strikeout, or looking on the curveball, right across the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts for Izzy Dietrich.
Malia chose not to swing at that one, but umpire said it got the outside corner for the strikeout.
That'll bring Madison Fairweather to the plate.
Madison out 4-3, her first at bat to lead off the second inning.
Madison takes one inside for a ball. 1-0 the count. 2 out, no runners on. Bottom of the fourth, tied game, 3 apiece. Just inside, ball 2. A beautiful, warm, sunny May day for playing some great softball. Called strike.
Yep, thankful for the shade.
2-1 the count now to Fairweather. That one's low.
Madison with a good eye, laying off those pitches that are just out of the zone.
Rising sun with the Orioles orange and black colors. Fouled that one away into the practice field. Coach Paul Young standing down on third base with that long blonde hair flowing out of that cap. Ball 4, she walked her. So Dietrich was already walking to the dugout. She thought she had that one. But the umpire said otherwise.
Right fielder Olivia Stickley steps in. The left-handed batter walked and stole second base. Her first at bat.
Swing and a miss. Foul tip back to the screen.
I didn't see the umpire indicate a foul.
Yeah, I know. But that
the
ball did
base
change.
runner
It changed.
assumed that.
Direct. Yeah.
But it's not much room back between the plate and the screen.
Called strike. 1-1 the count. 2 out, runner on first.
No balls, 2 strikes to count. Isn't it?
Yes, 1-2 the count.
Olivia needs to challenge this batter. You don't want to roll around to the top of the order with the dangerous Jordan Lynch with runners on base.
Oh! It ticked off her bat, foul tip. As she ducked, did it hit the end of the bat or the base of the bat? Couldn't tell. But it did hit the bat, and not intentionally.
Yep.
It just happened to get in the way. And back to the screen it went. So the count stays the same. So Dietrich wants to throw this one by her. Half-speed pitch, got her looking, strike 3. And now Dietrich can trot to the dugout for the high fives with her teammates.
Yep, strikes out the side there with 1 walk, and we move to the top of the 5th, and we remain tied 3-3.
Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service.
All right, Izzy Dietrich at the plate takes a ball one inside and low from the new pitcher, relief pitcher, or in the circle.
Izzy with the big 3-run home run, her first at bat.
Called strike, fastball, belt high, out over the outside edge of the strike zone on that plate. Dietrich steps in, 1-1, way inside.
Madison or in her second inning of relief for the Tigers.
2-1 the count. Ball 3.
Izzy ahead, 3 balls, 1 strike. Can be selective here. Look for something to drive.
Ball 4, she takes the walk.
It's not there, go out. Go outside. It's not there. You're not getting it.
So Coach Randy calls timeout. I think he's going to have a courtesy runner.
Yep. Exactly right.
Dietrich.
Lindsay Worley will run for Izzy.
Worley. Now batting number 1, Carla Montgomery.
Top of the order, Montgomery now, ready to bat.
Colonel Richardson has taken a 6-2 lead at the end of 3 over Brunswick in 1A baseball.
Wow. That Brunswick team is good. We saw them play twice this year. And that baseball team can pitch and hit.
Softball, Boonesboro still with a 3-1 lead over Francis Scott Key as they start the top of the 4th.
So Ella takes a change up for a called strike. No outs, runner on first. Go ahead run at first base. They're going to try to turn 2, and they can't. The throw got the force on Dietrich at second.
Yeah.
But Montgomery goes on the fielder's choice.
Exactly right. Montgomery's on first on fielder's choice. The runner first to second is out 5-4 on the force.
So Coach Randy trots out to second base to talk to the umpire.
Yeah,
I think
that was a big stretch by the second baseman to be able to stay in touch with the bag. Umpire stayed on top of it.
Grounder to second. The scoop throw is good. They double them up and turn 2 for the second time in this game. Rising Sun showing that great defense that got them this far.
Yep, and that was a 4-6-3 double play. Sides retired. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th, 3-3.
Hit a home run with Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate in Thurmont. Kathy and Elle will team up to help you with all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or just getting a feel for the market. Kathy and Elle can help you score big in finding the home of your dreams. Experienced licensed realtors who help the people they represent get on base first. Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate have offices on Main Street in downtown Thurmont. Give them a call today at 301-271-3487. Tell them you heard about them on WTHU. Kathy Miller and Elle Smith of J&B Real Estate Thurmont, let them help you knock one out of the park today.
All right, we are back with you here live at Bachman Complex, Sports Complex, where we've got 4 softball games going on as we speak, and all of them good ones here in the semifinals for the Maryland State Softball Tournament. This one knotted up at 3 apiece. All of those runs came in the first inning for the Rising Sun Tigers, and then Izzy Dietrich vaults one over the fence for a 3-run shot to tie it up.
And Jordan Lynch leads things off here for Rising Sun.
Jordan lays down a bunt that trickles foul.
Urbana High baseball, 2-0 over Leonardtown after 3.
Base hit into right field, all the way to the fence. She'll turn 2. Let's see if she goes for 3. Here comes the throw. They cut it off, and she stays at second with a stand-up double, and she ripped that one.
Boy, what a great athlete, Jordan Lynch. So quick with that bat.
Yeah, great bat speed.
Yeah. I would assume with that kind of stats, Jordan will be going to college somewhere next year, as will this young lady, Jocelyn McMillan. Jocelyn, another left-handed at-bat in this lineup.
McMillan, the senior second baseman for the Lady Tigers.
1 for 2 on the afternoon.
Go-ahead run on second for Rising Sun. And there it is, well hit into right field. She drifts over, and it's over the fence. A 2-run shot. Homer.
Bounced.
No, it's ground rule double. RBI, ground rule double, and Rising Sun takes the lead.
So Jocelyn ripped that ball into right center field. 1 hopped the fence. Carmen looked like she was almost there to reach up and put her glove on it, to no avail. Sam Dixon, the center fielder for the Tigers, steps in.
High fastball called strike to Dixon. No out, runner on second. Rising Sun leads it 4-3 now. Bunt, foul ball.
Yep, runner on second with no outs. If you can advance her to third with 1 out, scoring opportunities go way up. Sam now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1, that one was close. 1-2 the count now. Fouled away.
Sam out in front of that changeup. Lofts it over the third base dugout.
Dixon stays alive at 1-2. Ball 2 outside.
Big situation for the Walkersville defense. If they could hold Rising Sun to 1 run this inning, that would be a big victory.
Fouled off out of play. 2-2 the count now. Again, she fouled it off.
Yep, another change up. Sam out in front of.
Dietrich checks her wristband, toes the rubber, and delivers. Foul tip back to the screen. Bottom of the 4th. Fifth. Bottom of the fifth, my bad. I think the ball just knocked that thing to the fifth. From the fifth to the fourth. Foul tipped over the screen. Wow, what an inning. An at-bat for Dixon in this inning.
Found a lot of pitches off, staying alive. Smacked it so hard against the screen on that one foul ball, it knocked the paint off onto our table. Oh. Just outside.
That'll move the count full.
Yeah. Madison tried to frame that. Izzy gave it a good look. Umpire gave it a good look. Called it outside.
Ball 4, inside and low. And so Dixon with a great at-bat takes Dietrich deep in the count and gets a productive on-base walk.
Yep. Senior designated player Bree Cole steps in, 1 for 2 in the afternoon.
Right back to the pitcher. Throw to second. They got her on the floor.
Steps to the plate. Big spot for the 9th grader. 0 for 2 in the afternoon.
Fouled away, way down over the right field. Fouled fence. Timeout called as they're trying to retrieve that ball.
Yeah, it stayed in play the whole time. The photographer picked it up.
Called strike, got her looking.
Oh,
had the hit and run going, and it's foul ball down the right field line again.
Just outside that safety base down first base line.
McCoy fighting that one off. Grounded to short, glove, throw to first.
All right, when you get it in.
The run scores.
So Aubrey's out 6-3, picks up the RBI.
Why wouldn't they come home on the force on that?
Push the second run across for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th.
Fastball called strike, got her looking.
All right, Madison, go get one now.
2 out, runners on second and third. Rising Sun leads at 5-3 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher Madison Orr at the plate for the Tigers. Struck out in her early at bat so far.
Ball outside. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count to Madison Orr. Base hit in this right center. Here comes a run in. Another one turns and comes home. A 2 RBI single for pitcher Madison Orr. And the Rising Sun bats have come alive in the bottom of the 5th.
Solid piece of base hitting, just drove that one into right center field. cleared the bases. Picks up 2 RBIs.
First, you want to put a picture number 12, Lexi Haywood.
Lexi Haywood runs for Madison at first base. Ferdinando steps in for the Tigers.
She bunts one down, foul, out of play.
Malia Jr., third baseman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Foul ball, right field, hits the fence. The out-of-play fence bounces back into the surface. Right fielder retrieves it. Back to Dietrich we go. Ball outside. High fastball. Two and two the count now. Ferdinando at the plate. Chops a low one to first base. She steps on the bag. And we've got two out.
Yep, second out there. Little bouncing ball to first baseman Carolyn Hinkleman. She scoops it up, touches the base. First baseman Madison Fairweather steps in.